and drift away.
Ancient Ba swords and Chunyu drums. Could they be the descendants of the ancient Ba? To find out, a study is underway to trace the ancestry of the Tu Jia. DNA taken from blood samples will be compared with DNA extracted from the bones of the ancient Ba. Archaeologists hope to solve the puzzle of the hanging coffins, the mysterious Ba, and the Tu Jia people before the Three Gorges Dam wipes away the pieces.
Jongens, ik even zien hoe snel het water stroomt.
The White Swan now heads for the last of the Three Gorges, Kutang. Barely 5 miles long, it's flanked by steep cliffs and towering peaks. Navigating through the gorge must be done with great care. The Yangtze courses through the narrow channel at speeds up to 20 miles an hour. To warn ships away from hidden rocks, China maintains some 4,000 beacons along the middle and upper river, some in metal boats anchored to the bottom. Passage through the gorges is strictly controlled by a network of signal stations. As Captain Tan enters the rapids, he alerts a station just around the bend. All traffic is halted to allow the White Swan safe passage through the Narrows. With flawless timing, Captain Tan executes a treacherous turn against the current. The White Swan glides through the gorge with grace to spare. Passengers hardly notice the maneuver. They've fallen under the spell of the mountain soaring 4,000 feet overhead. A day later, Captain Tan puts in at Chibudzai. From there, he boards a small boat to a village called Kuchiko. Tan was born here, and his exploits have made him a local hero of sorts. He's come to see friends and relatives and visit the home he grew up in just one more time. The water level has already begun to rise, and his village, like so many others, will completely disappear by 2004. A Chinese poet wrote that a lifetime is like a finely spun thread. The thread that binds Captain Tan to his village and the river below are about to break. Tomorrow, his lifelong adventure will come to a close. At first light, Captain Tan will leave his ship for the last time and retire from the Yangtze. Until a new highway is completed, the river will provide the best pathway to the highly populated Chongqing. During the Second World War, the Japanese took another route. From 1939 until 1941, the city endured 250 major air raids. Bombers came in waves 20 minutes apart. 200,000 Chinese died, many suffocated in shelters waiting for the rain of bombs to end. Just outside of Chongqing is a monument that survived the Japanese invasion, but may not endure the Three Gorges Dam. 2,000 years ago, Buddhism flowed into China. A local Yangtze general ordered this statue carved from sandstone. Buddhists sat at water's edge to allow boatmen to worship as they drifted past. Today, the shrine remains an active site of prayer. Many fear the dam and the coming flood will claim the statue. But in return, the government promises that by the year 2012, Chongqing will be the greatest port in all of China. Hundreds of miles upriver, 40,000 workers, engineers, and specialists are racing to meet the deadline. New cities are rising and a modern highway is under construction to anchor the Yangtze firmly to the 21st century. The hidden costs of progress are high. In one location, 1,000 tombs dating from the Ming Dynasty were destroyed. So far, only a small fraction of the $250 million earmarked for rescue has been released. Government officials are undecided about who should administer the funds. While an army of construction workers rushes to complete the dam, a small but dedicated group of archaeologists continues the struggle to salvage the past. For now, countless treasures of the Yangtze await their fate. Whether the race to save them can still be won, only time will tell.